Jay Leno, the legendary comedian and car collector, has always had a passion for rare, unique vehicles, but his latest deep dive into the Chrysler Turbine Car takes that love to new heights. Recently, he featured this rare automobile on the Car Radio podcast, sharing his excitement about one of the most innovative vehicles ever created. You don't want to miss this story. Let's dive into what makes this car special, Leno's connection to it, and why the Chrysler Turbine has become one of his most prized possessions.
Let's call this a special edition one, because we're dealing with a car that was, well, a car that I lusted after since I was 14 years old. This is the Chrysler Turbine Car, 1963.
The Chrysler Turbine Car is no ordinary vehicle, and Jay Leno's passion for it shows. Built in the early 1960s, only 55 units of this car were produced. What made it stand out? Its jet engine. Yes, you heard that right. This car was powered by a turbine engine, similar to what you'd find in an aircraft. While it didn't take flight, it certainly caught the attention of the car world with its futuristic design and technology. Leno described the car as a mechanical marvel on the Car Radio podcast, where he went into detail about the challenges and joys of owning such a rare car. He noted that while the technology was ahead of its time, it never really took off commercially, as there were issues with fuel efficiency and maintenance.
Smooth, quiet, runs on any fuel that burns with oxygen. When they took it to France, they ran it on Chanel No. 5. When they took it to Mexico, they ran it on tequila. It runs on diesel, just about anything that burns. The only thing it can't take is leaded gas.
However, its impact on car design and innovation can't be overstated. While only 55 Chrysler Turbine cars were made, most were destroyed by Chrysler after the experimental phase ended, but a few survived, and Leno was able to get his hands on one. On the podcast, Leno shared how he managed to acquire this vehicle, explaining that it took years of searching and some serious negotiations to finally add it to his collection.
Just the sound it made and how cool it looked, and it really seemed like the future. And I was fortunate enough a couple of years ago to obtain one of these cars. There's only 2 of them in private hands, and I can attest that it's a really exciting automobile.
I've wanted one of these for decades, Leno revealed, and when the opportunity came, I didn't think twice. As a collector of rare and iconic vehicles, the Chrysler Turbine stands out in his garage for both its rarity and groundbreaking technology. Jay Leno has always been a fan of cars that push the envelope, and the Chrysler Turbine Car is no exception. Leno explained in the podcast that the car runs on nearly anything that burns, including diesel, kerosene, and even vegetable oil. The versatility of its fuel options fascinated Jay Leno, who described testing the car with different fuels to see how it responded. One of the car's standout features is how smooth it runs. There's no need for a traditional transmission thanks to its turbine engine. Leno humorously compared it to driving a hairdryer, noting that while it's not the fastest car in his collection, the technology behind it makes it an essential piece of automotive history. Jay Leno's enthusiasm for the Chrysler Turbine Car isn't just about owning a rare car. For him, it represents a period of unbridled innovation in the auto industry, where companies like Chrysler were willing to take huge risks to push technology forward. This car symbolizes what was possible in the 1960s, Leno shared on the podcast. Chrysler was ahead of its time with this, and while it didn't pan out commercially, the technology is still fascinating today. He continued to discuss how maintaining and restoring this car has been a labor of love, working with some of the best mechanics in the world to ensure the car stays operational.
There it is right there. This is that big air filter I was talking about earlier that keeps everything quiet. As you can see, this is some kind of cast iron alloy. It doesn't look like any jet engine I've ever seen. You've got all these 60s type connectors on here. You got engine hour meter there. All right, we're about ready to take it for a drive, but first you got to hear it start. That's the coolest part. I want to show you how smooth this engine is. As you can see, the water doesn't move at all. What movement there is just the residual effect of me putting the glass down. But look at that. Look how smooth that is. Pretty amazing.
Leno has even driven the Chrysler Turbine on multiple occasions, showcasing its smooth operation and futuristic design at various car shows. From a technical standpoint, the Chrysler Turbine Car is a masterpiece. While it didn't achieve mass market success, its turbine engine technology has influenced future innovations in the automotive world. Jay Leno's deep appreciation for this car is understandable, given that it symbolizes both the ambition and challenges of automotive engineering. Unlike traditional internal combustion engines, the turbine engine runs smoother, produces less vibration, and is quieter. However, its inefficiency in terms of fuel consumption and the high cost of production led to its commercial downfall. Jay Leno often speaks about how cars like the Chrysler Turbine were ahead of their time, and that's why they hold such a special place in his heart. Fans of Jay Leno's car collection and automotive enthusiasts alike have always been in awe of the Chrysler Turbine Car. Social media platforms like Twitter and Reddit lit up with discussions after Leno's podcast appearance, where fans praised his dedication to preserving automotive history. One fan tweeted, "Jay Leno is a national treasure. His passion for cars, especially rare ones like the Chrysler Turbine, keeps history alive." Other platforms such as Jalopnik and Autoblog have also praised Jay Leno for his work in restoring and showcasing vehicles that many people wouldn't otherwise get a chance to see. A post on Reddit's R Cars even sparked a conversation about how Leno's Chrysler Turbine Car is one of the few remaining examples of the once promising technology. Imagine driving a car powered by a jet engine that can run on nearly any flammable liquid. This is the reality Jay Leno experiences every time he gets behind the wheel of his Chrysler Turbine Car. It's not just a car, it's a piece of history that tells the story of innovation, risk, and the future that could have been. While Leno is known for his collection of steam cars, his love for turbine technology seems to rival that passion. He's often referred to his Doble E20 steam car, which he's showcased on his YouTube show, as the best steam car ever made. Now, with the Chrysler Turbine Car, Leno has added another crown jewel to his collection of innovative vehicles that defy conventional automotive standards. Jay Leno's passion for cars like the Chrysler Turbine is a testament to his love of innovation and engineering. Even as he continues to make headlines for his impressive collection, it's clear that his fascination with unique cars won't be fading anytime soon. With his recent podcast appearance, fans have gotten a rare glimpse into why the Chrysler Turbine Car is one of his most prized possessions and why it will continue to be a staple in automotive history. What do you think about Jay Leno's Chrysler Turbine Car? Would you ever want to take it for a spin? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates from What's the Gossip. We've got more stories coming your way about the fascinating world of celebrities and their collections, so stay tuned.